Okie dokie. We are here to roll out nice and smoky. So we are continuing the Flophop stream. Of course, our imperative is to plant a seed, collect fertilizers and fireflies, and then the robot is denying us access. And here is a thing. Okay. Well, let's get going. We're on a watery world. Oop. This is giving me ooh, okay. This is giving me some... Is there a... Let's see. Did I just miss my my chance to go down this one? Is this, how do you interact with this? Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright. We jump up. Ah! Right. But we can't jump up that. We can jump up this, and there's a piece of paper. Looks like the diary of a child. It is, however, written very unclearly, and it will take me a long time to process. Okay. Is this like a school diary? No, these are thoughts shared by a little bunny in his childhood, trusting the most precious to a notebook now torn apart. Huh. Say hello to fertilizers. Whee! Okay. Oh, okay. Jump more to go right. Ah, okay. So, yes, we're indeed on a bunny's adventure. Whee! Ah! Okay. Uh-huh. Ooh, there's a thing there. Okay, it wasn't an abyss. There is an abyss though, and we fell down that abyss. Okay, but here we go. We can... okay. Whee! Okay. Platforming challenges. Ooh, what's this? Did this fall off the suit? No, this Usagi suit is in perfect condition. I see fireflies. I'm gonna get it. Okay. Yeah, I doubt there's gonna be much down here. If I go left, I'm probably just gonna fall to my death. Am I not, Anna? So we go right instead, and woohoo! Hey! Ah! Oh, okay. Aha! I see what you're doing, game. I see what you're doing. Okay. Very survivable. I was right there for a second, but, you know. My fear has now been replaced with, resolve. Okay. You know, being able to look down would be really handy. Guess I'm just gonna take a leap of faith. Up-a-doop. Up-a-doop-up. Okay. I'm just constantly flying and I want to reach that thing. What's that? Is that a... No, it's not a snake. It's a... These wires could be used to make an original art object. How very humanistic of you, Ponchi. I respect your position. Okie dokie. I found another thing. Okay. I wonder if I can use the propulsion of this to propel myself upwards. It doesn't go very well. There we go. Yeah. Okay, that'll do. Okay. Now down the middle. Now down the middle. And we're jumping on all the things. That's what we do around here. Oh goodness, until we slide down to death. Jumping on all the things. Apparently just need to die a lot. Okay. Oh, I see a thing. I should definitely have. Whee! No, again. There we go. Jumping on all the things, jumping on all the things, jumping on all the things. Jumping on them all. Jumping on the thing and jumping on the wall. What is a crumbled Asaki suit helmet doing here? I am beginning to get a bit suspicious of all you robots and your suits and your things. I have no data on how it got here. Record this information. We must figure everything out. Oh, and Anna, can you guess which tea I'm brewing at the moment? You might be familiar with it. Whee! Getting these fireflies is basically a death trap waiting to happen for me. There we go. I keep going on the safe side here, but okay. But we're managing. We're managing. I just want one more firefly. Can I get one more firefly? It is indeed the Harlequin tea! So, full points to the Batumi segment. We have Harlequin tea on the pot. Coming right up. Let's see, what do we got here? Whee! Oh. It's got quite some soles on these boots. They're just able to arrest our drop completely. Oops. Yes, singing and scatting, that's what we're doing. I recorded quite a few vocal tracks today for a song that I'm working on as a musician. And so I'm in the zone. I'm in my singing zone. The zone of song. Let's see what we can do. We're jumping on all the rocks. Jumping on the rocks will rock. Okay, I already love these fluffs. They are very likable indeed. Woohoo! I don't trust the abyss. I always stop myself. Okay, but we got our fertilizers. More Harlequin tea to go. We've found our thing, we planted our thing, and now we arrive home, and then we're back, and then we're home again. Okay. I can't believe these shining creatures are particles of the souls of all living things. I collected another 20 fireflies. What awaits me this time? Oh, as always, the banana capsule will welcome you, and inside you will learn something of a personal nature. Okay. Whee! Banana capsule, here we go! This might be a good time for tea. Ooh. The rabid Origa had always been in the shadows, almost invisible to the rest of the squirrel world. But in her laboratory, she was a light, driven by a single goal: to protect her kind from a mysterious and deadly disease that was killing squirrels one by one. The disease was horrible. First, the squirrels lost energy, then a painful fever began, and finally, their strength completely faded. The virus spread quickly and mercilessly, leaving only empty nests and silence among the trees. With a sharp mind and skillful paws, Origa took what seemed almost impossible. Took on what seemed almost impossible, to develop a vaccine. She spent countless days and nights among test tubes and microscopes, passionately studying the properties of the virus, its structure, its method of transmission. Her goal was clear and simple: to find a way not only to treat those already infected, but also to create a shield for the healthy, protecting the future of the squirrel species. Origa knew that time was short. Every day brought fresh news of the sick, and despair grew. She fought not only the virus, but also her own fatigue, working without sleep or rest. In the end, her research approached a breakthrough. The vaccine formula was almost ready. Only a few steps remained to complete it. Origa's husband constantly reproached her for such dangerous research. They had 2 beautiful little daughters, and her husband worried that his wife might get infected. Origa reassured everyone, insisting that the disease affected only squirrels and their babies, and there was simply no threat to her health. But, as if to test her resilience, fate played a cruel trick on her. One day, barely noticing the symptoms, Origa realized she herself had caught the very disease she had been trying to stop. It was impossible, an unbearable realization. She felt the full weight of her situation. Now every second of her life was priceless, and the vaccine formula was only on the verge of completion. She continued to work, fighting fever and weakness, as long as she could stand, until her hands trembled so much that she could no longer hold a test tube. Origa devoted her last hours to the remaining calculations, recording the results and instructions for those who might continue her work. She left with thoughts of her people and the hope that she wanted to leave them, but which she might now take with her. After her death, her research, unfortunately, was almost forgotten. The virus gradually weakened, and other squirrels considered its threat to now be over. But her efforts, her dedication and selflessness remained in a capsule, hidden somewhere among the ruins, for the day someone might again face this threat. No, it can't be. I'm starting to remember. I remember my mother. I remember her eyes. I even feel as if I can sense her scent. She loved you very much. How can this be? To survive the loss of someone you barely knew. Mom. Ulrika. Ponchi, this may be a shock, but you need to gather your thoughts. Ulrika gave you life. She will forever remain in your heart. And I will continue the important work, just like my mother did. That was indeed of a very personal nature. Time for tea. I want to offer you a task again, for the completion of which you will receive seeds to plant a new plant. But I'm not quite ready for this. It will be pure contemplation. It will prove a helpful distraction. I invite you to look through the telescope. Alright. You know how to persuade. What do you suggest? Go to the telescope, complete one astronomical task, then I will tell you a legend. So, read the 3rd chapter of the technical diary. That's downstairs though. Tea time, Anna. Tea time. I completed integration of adaptive AI into Usagi 01 so that it can learn and adapt to the needs and characteristics of each pilot. However, the scientific community did not support my Usagi project. It was considered absurd, and I lacked resources for full testing with live users. Test launches with mannequins mostly showed successful results, except for minor flaws, but with live beings, everything could be different. I thought about sending Usagi 01 with robots, but there might not be enough time for such modifications. Every day we risk not making it. Earth seems utterly lacking in the confidence for new tomorrow. Time itself has left us. Given the dire situation, I had to take drastic measures and find real test rabbits. Test subjects K121, K222, K323, and K525 have adapted to the lab environment and provide some hope for the realization of the Usagi project. Alrighty. Up the tube we go. And then telescope. This is Hoppius 5-5. Professor Binks. Forgive me, Anna. This is Hoppius 5-5, Professor Binks' famous telescope. With it, you can study the starry sky and gain knowledge about constellations. Find the constellation of the rabbit, the flower, and the bird. So we need to find the rabbit. I think this might be a rabbit. I don't know. So... okay. Yeah, okay. And then we need to find the second one. Okay. Looking at all the stars in the night sky. Looking at all the stars, a twinkle in my eye. Let's see, is that possibly it? No. No, surely not. No, it's not. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. This one? No. Oh yeah, okay. I hope you enjoyed exploring the starry sky. Beautiful, bottomless. You promised to tell a story though. Oh, yes. Long ago, when the world was still young, the stars were closer to the earth and every living being had its reflection in the sky. In those times, on top of a hill, lived a rabbit named Luma, gentle, quiet, and always gazing at the sky. She dreamed of jumping so high to touch the stars. Every morning, Luma brought water to a lonely field flower growing on a cliff. This flower, the only one of its kind, could not speak, but understood everything. It reached for the sky as if it also wanted to fly. Above it all flew a bird called Elia. Its feathers were the colour of dawn, and its voice was like the wind among the sky bells. It saw how the rabbit cared for the flower, how the flower dreamed, and how the sky remained silent in response. One day the sky lit up with a flash. Stars began to fall. Everyone was afraid, believing it to be the end of the world. But Luma, the flower, and Elia came together. They realized that if something falls from the sky, it will have to be returned. The flower gave its only seed. The bird flew high, carrying it in its beak, and Luma jumped higher than ever before. And at that moment, the three blazed in the sky. The rabbit, a bow of light, the bird, a fiery drop, and the flower, a gentle dust. There, forever, they would remain in the sky. That's a very touching fairy tale. Who knows? Perhaps it's because of Luma, Elia, and the flower that our universe still exists? Oh. I like your interpretation, little one. Now you shall go down and find fertile soil, using the autograph robot on the first floor. Fertile soil. Fertile soil, here we go. There is more out there than we could ever know. Fertile soil we go. I guess it's this one. There we go. Oh, perfect voice acting. Anna. Sweet girl. Thank you so much. I just want to do you proud. Alright. So, rocky terrain ahead. I'm not sure we'll be able to green anything there. You will study this land and then come to know for sure. And remember to collect fireflies. They are definitely out there. As always, 20 little glowing creatures will help you uncover a forgotten secret. The robot rabbit has been waiting for you. Off we go! Time to fly! Oh! We don't just have a robot rabbit this time around, we also have a rabbit statue or something that's guarding against the elements. Oh, what was that? Oh, he stomped us. The bugger stomped us. Platforming challenges! And then this one grows, and then we can do whee! I am onto the game. Oh, danger zone. Stumping and thumping. Hey! No! I just want to get up there. Oh, bugger. Let's see. Yeah, my best chance is basically to be very, very generous with my lasers. And even then, sometimes. Good thing that these things run on the renewable batteries. Or something. So, do we want it over here or there? I think I'm gonna go with over here. Woohoo! More stomping. We're going to take this rock, we're going to put it in another place. And then we'll jump on the other side of the rock and push it over the edge. There's an event and we need to be on it. I wonder if this music could support us on it. I feel like I need more rocks. Okay. Nope. I have a feeling that it's sort of okay, I got stepped on by a rabbit. This is the rabbit that I must go with. Okay, and I need a bit more momentum. Woohoo! No! Apparently I'm allergic. I mean, God, that rabbit must have smelly feet. No! No! Come on. Nope. Yes, it is it's quite a bunny guard, that one. Alright, more rocks. I like it. Whoa! Back into cover! Can you go down here? Yes, you can. Is that a movable vent? I have found a movable vent! Everybody, I have found a movable vent! This is amazing! Okay. Okay, I'm gonna see what we can do with this movable vent, but okay. My excitement is I'm not gonna say my excitement is a bit lower now, but okay, nah. I want to get past that thing, I have just realized, and I'm not sure how to do that. Throw it down there. Oh god. Okay, let's see if I can at least get down. But I need to get down on the ground in order to do that. Okay, there we go. Down it goes. Woo! Okay, that is a powerful vent, I have to say. I guess we're going down. This one down too? Nope. There was a firefly there. I want the firefly. I need it. There's a door. Is this the door I'm looking for? It is the door I'm looking for. No! Can I climb on this bugger? This bugger of a bunny. This bunny of a hun. No. Okay. Ah! Okay, I see what's going on. I can't tell if this is friendly behavior or not. Hello. Okay. Ah. Get down here! Get down here and fight like a bunny! Oh, you gone stuck on a rock? Gonna kick you. It can't be! You sent me those strange encrypted messages? How are you here? Who are you? What? Oh. It's hard not to know. In the technical diary, they refer exclusively to Punchy. I recognized you immediately, but because you're in the unique Usagi 01 suit. But why didn't you hurt me? My goal is to green the planet, not to kill my own kind. I am still feeling the adrenaline, but I can definitely say I'm glad to see you. Now we can green the planet together. Green the planet? This planet is a rock with no place for any life. Biggs deceived me. And not only him. How can you exist here? Well, Flophop is a huge world with many biomes, and I'm gradually greening it over here. You know, being the constructive one here. Thank you very much. Are there benefits with this job? I don't know. Anyway, I am doing quite well, if I'm to say so myself, but I remember nothing about my past. I am shocked that you can take on this mission with such calm, and that there could actually be any part of this planet suitable for life at all. And somehow you have everything needed for greening? There's a lot for you to see. For now, the robot rabbit will help you to get to the station where you will see a completely different world. And I'm most curious to learn how you ended up here. You like my voice for Vincent? Let's get to the station then, and I will tell you something. Or maybe to show you. And for now, take these fireflies. They are very dear to me, but only you can piece their story together. Oh, goodness gracious me. A four-leaf clover? That's completely beyond my understanding. What on earth? Well, in all of my pixelated pillocky life, I have never seen a place quite like this. Once, in the green meadowlands along a quiet river, lived 4 rabbit brothers. They often gathered hay or played in the forest, enjoying a carefree life. Learning about suit robotics. Yes, it is most exciting, Anna. It really is most exciting. At first, they did not understand what awaited them. Oh. The second brother, Carl, was next. He was determined, focused on success, despite losing his older brother. But even he could not avoid tragedy. During launch, his suit also suffered an unforeseen accident, and Carl died during takeoff, not reaching the intended orbit. Only one brother remained. His name was Vincent. All errors discovered in previous tests had been addressed in his suit. With new technologies and improvements, he managed to reach the planet Flophop, the final frontier. Vincent often sat on the hills of Flophop, watching the silent void stretching to the horizon. He felt unbearable pain thinking of his brothers, those who were once near Oscar, Ray, and Carl. It's so hard. Dear Vince, you were lucky to survive, as was I. This has not happened by accident.
But does it make sense?
You collected the souls of your brothers. We will store them within our own souls. You had brothers. You had a real earthly life. It is finite, but it existed. I read about life on Earth only in the Encyclopedia of Wisdom. Everyone has their own story. I can barely believe I've met you. And I felt there was someone else, though I wasn't sure it was on the planet Flophop. Once I collected the fireflies and saw the story of Earth's demise, well, surprisingly, I realized there were other Usagi suits. At least one more was following my suit. Sorry, but that can't be. Why not? I'm almost sure it's true, and it must have been your suit. Unfortunately not. I left long before the catastrophe that befell planet Earth. I'm telling you for sure. I've been wandering here for several years. Either you're mistaken, or there are other survivors. Remember, I said I received signals. Maybe I can send them to the other survivors. So, if you... Well, it was you sending them to me? My suit is barely functional. I didn't send them. The story is taking a strange turn. Usagi, you must tell me the truth. Come on up, Usagi, come on up, Usagi, come on up, Usagi, tell her the truth, goddammit, tell her the truth. Right? We're trying to mount public pressure, everybody. Right? That's what we're doing. Access denied. This won't work. I can complete any task. Let's play a game. And you'll open the access for me? Impossible. Information is blocked. Signals again. Well, if you don't want to do this the easy way, it will have to be another way. Vince, I hope the suit doesn't tear. I'll try to hack Usagi 01. There is no other way. Alright. Okay, so what's going on here? So... Okay, I see what's going on. Nope. Nope. Okay. Banana. Pig with wings. Red, white, and blue spaceship. Okay. Space rocket. I had a budget regard like this. I feel burned. Okay. Let's see, is there any indication at all? I don't really see any indications. There we go, okay. And then... this feels very trial and error, I have to say. Let's see, where are we? Come on, man, you can do this! Vincent seems to say. Not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one. So, this one. Wait a minute. There we go, okay. Yes, and then owl. So we have different owls, except for this one. Nope. No, it's not that. It's not an odd one out situation. Nope. Nope, it wasn't Earth. Oh bugger, which owl was it now? Come on. Okay, it's essentially a memory game, I guess. Nope. Ah. Nope. Not that one either. We're finding holes in the floor. We're finding so many holes in the floor. We're hacking all our way to success. Oh, forgetting which owl was the best. There's a spaceship. There's a staring. There's a brown owl, and then there is a, I don't know, Saturn? Yay! Okay, then we gotta go buggy, 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 buggy. Ladybug, ant. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna go with the B. B. Wouldn't it be nice? If we were hackers. Ooh, this is beginning to feel a bit more final now. Let's see what we have here. Carrot? It's gotta be a carrot. Help! Help! Someone is asking for help. Today is a day of incredible discoveries. For now, Usagi 01 is blocked, and I have full access to the suit. I was able to get the geolocation of this object. I could go there right now. Don't you think that this might be a trap? And I can't imagine who'd set traps around here or joke like this. You've seen so little of this world. I can't argue that, but we cannot delay now. Robot Rabbit, take me to the nearest accessible point by this geolocation. I must find the anomalous object. We'll also see how the greening is progressing. I'll take another planet and try take another plant. I won't be grabbing another planet. That would be silly. And try to plant it in those lands. Okay, go search for the source of the signals, collect 20 fertilizers, 20 fireflies, 4th chapter. Okay, so technical diary. Okay. Ta-da! One moment. Okay then, we're back, and I'll just get my ears back. Let's see, where did I put that? Okay, there we go. And linking myself up, chirpy chirpy chirp. Ah, now I hear everything again. Back to the music. During testing, subjects K121, K222, K323, and K525 allowed us to make significant progress in the development and testing of the Usagi project. Critical moments and design flaws were identified and corrected during these experiments. Ultimately, subject K525 successfully reached the planet Flophop, confirming the viability of our system for long-range space expeditions. And now I'm gonna jump around until we go outside. Boom! Space Rabbit, go, go! Punchy, I knew you would overcome all difficulties. Forgive me, I am just a machine following as programmed by my creator. Now you simply must help me reach the strange object, Usagi. I will help, but remember, collecting fireflies and protecting the plants is your mission. I will manage. My efforts are not in vain. The planet is truly becoming green. And much more lies ahead than you know. Throughout this land, fireflies lie scattered and not yet lost. They will make up the soul of Professor Binks. I will find the fireflies and preserve the story. I will not fail. Forward, Punchy! Flophop awaits a new cycle of life. It is already starting to bloom. But this is only the beginning for greening Flophop, and someone else is clearly waiting for your rescue. Da-da-da-dum! Yay! Fertilizer found. Ah, now I understand. Many Usagi suits were produced, tested on normal bunnies, and yet, after so many losses, I am still here. Ooh, hello there. I feel like I should be able to jump this. There we go. Oh, okay, this is... Oops. We found the door. We found the door we'd never gone through before. Whee. Can I get through that in some way? Can I get out there? Maybe? Nah. Maybe I need to drag this. Hey. Okay, yeah. Okay, I need to get a bit closer to the wall. There we go. That should do. Oops! You're breaking my bloody plant! Push over thing. Grab thing. Drag thing. Oh, drag it again. No. It was right where it needed to be all along. Ah! Come on! I want to push this thing down so I can pull this thing out. No, that's not the thing I mean. There we go. Okay. Oops. Jumped right up into a concussion. This is night moody piano music. I like the little modulations. Even though I keep falling into the water, and like a rabbit I am averse to swimming. Oh, why am I even going out here? There doesn't seem to be anything. Ah, okay. Maybe it'll be relevant later, and I'll be happy that I got the skill set to jump out there, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna go up here. Oh, there's a finality to a door, but there are different doors. And plenty of ways for me to fall over a ledge. There's always another one. Okay, let's go over here. Oh dear. Hey! Can I please get through the day without a concussion coming my way? It seems to me that life in this biome will be severely challenged if we don't get some interplanetary defense system against rocks set up. But, yeah. These are the things. Okay. I don't need a bath today, little water world. Get out of here. Oh, I see a handy box. Even in the suit, I don't have enough strength to open the box. Can you scan it? It contained the tools for repairing spaceships, a first aid kit of sorts. The case now lies empty. I wish it could be... I wish I could build my own spaceship and go where no bunny paw has gone before. Yes, indeed. Vince will be most happy to put all his engineering crafts to use in building a planetary defense system against these falling rocks. Oh, bugger. We are most clever chaps, you know. And when I say chaps, I mean, bunnies. Bunny. Will this be useful? Ah! I am getting a little lost. That was not the way to go. Jump! I don't think I'm gonna be jumping that. I could jump over and go. Okay. Come on, Punchy! Down it goes! Ta-da! Yeah, you know, I guess that's a good spot. Whee! Okay, a few avenues that we should try. Like this one. Nope! Okay, but now I think we have something. I think we have the makings of something. There's something we can do now that we have never been able to do before. On this floating rock of Flophop, I demand jump! Woohoo! And up we go. Whee! Yuppa! Hrappy! Some more Flophop merchandise. Look at how many of them there are here. Oh. Gotta go higher. Can we get down there? No. No. Bugger! I feel like I'm in a bad spot. Need to try a different approach. Except the one where I drown. You know, not that approach. The other one. The other approach. Oops. Nope, that's water. Yoo-hoo! Oh, I found a firefly. I feel like I've been here before. Okay, where can I go from here? Oops! Stop hitting me in the face with rocks, please! Can I get a moment? Oh. Wait a minute. Whee! Go stream it right now! Okay. Gotta move the thing, gotta jump it up. Alright, this feels good. Nope. I found a sheet of paper. Here's a recipe for banana pastry with hay. Save this in your library. I think it'll come in handy for making great desserts. We must take care of ourselves and enjoy small things. Oops! Ah. Can't jump high enough. There we go. Double dead! And banged on the head. Double dead, banged on the head, then I went and got drowned instead. Oops. I feel like these... Hey! Okay, they come back. I was just seeing a certain scenario in front of me. That would be most unpleasant. Come with me to Hayland. Come to Hayland. I just wanna jump all night. Every ledge is a death trap waiting to happen. Yeah. I take issue with this laser aiming system. Let's see. It takes so little. Okay. I'm glad we have so many plants. I have no idea where we're getting them from, but all right. No. What awaits me down here? Not much. The way I see it, down here is basically only water. I can't get... I found a thing! That's definitely a Usagi model suit. Wow. Help! I'm here. Wait, there are two of you? Are you brother and sister? Not twins, I guess. Where am I? I want carrots! Carrots! Oh, you're so small. You'll be fed soon. Just a little longer. Looks like you are unharmed. Seems okay. Yeah. Carrots! All right. Yeah. To the station, quickly. Come, sweet bunny bot of the stars, we have a plant to do. Celebrations. Who did you bring here? We have new arrivals. the banana capsule tell you now? Better check it urgently. I'm running to it already. Banana capsule time. Tea time. Professor Binks' last day was hard and agonizing, as if the earth itself poured all its pain onto him. Explosions and earthquakes left no illusions. Soon nothing would remain of the entire planet. Everything around was burning and collapsing, but amid this chaos, Binks held, at last, desperate hope to save his daughters. His laboratory miraculously survived, and there, among equipment sparkling with fragments of memories and records of Earth, stood their last chance. Rescue suits. Usagi 01 was the perfect suit for Binks himself, and Usagi 02 was created especially so that the children could find a safe place, even if he, Binks, could not go with them. He knew these suits could protect them on the long flight. Their AI could guide and accompany them like an invisible guardian. He carefully planned everything down to the smallest detail. Binks was preparing the suits for departure from the burning planet. However, approaching Usagi 02 capsule, Binks froze. Inside, where the younger daughter should have sat, a small figure huddled. A little rabbit, a tiny child, sat there trembling with fear, curled into a ball. Its eyes, full of childlike terror and pain, looked at Binks as if he, this stranger, was its last chance. Binks instantly understood. The little one's parents had died. In the chaos among explosions and destruction, this little rabbit was left alone. The professor looked at him for a long time, and thoughts raced through his mind. He had almost no time left to change his plan. Usagi 02 was for his daughters, for their salvation. But looking into the eyes of the little rabbit, Binks realized there was no more room for cruelty and cold calculations. All that remained for him now was the chance to save a life he could save right here and now. Without touching the little rabbit, Binks gently placed the younger daughter in the Usagi 02 chair, and Ponchi, the elder, in Usagi 01. He quietly said goodbye to them, holding back his tears, trying to make his words firm and calm even as the world around him collapsed. He knew that both of his daughters would fly into the unknown, where a difficult path awaited them. At the last moment, before they set off... I love this image, by the way, I just gotta say. Oh, it's really, really nice. Before they set off, he pronounced their names once more, as if embedding this sound, all his love, all the unspoken words, and the unborn smiles. So this is my sister and a little long-lost rabbit. I can't believe you actually made it here. So, you will stay with us, Vincent?
Looks like we really did end up here for a reason, right? Professor Binks sure seems to have been right on some things.
Dad.
Life is a complicated thing, yeah.
Meanwhile, I want to restore access to Usagi 01. Can you hear me, Usagi? Sorry I had to hack you. You are strong. Turns out, even stronger than me. Stronger than any program or algorithm. I had to do it, but why didn't you tell me the truth? Binks encrypted much of my settings so you would not discover certain information before the time was right. But why? I do not have an exact answer, but summing up all facts, I can say this. It seems to me he had already done enough and did not want to hurt you immediately with the full force of his tragedy.
Aha, so he decided to reveal the painful truth only gradually.
Each person has their own reality. I now see that This must have been a better way in his eyes. Now, a new stage of life awaits all of us on Flophop. Continued greening and entirely new living interactions. Even I have made friends here. Usagi suits. Exactly. It's all turned out just like that, but I already feel you, Usagi, as my friend. It's impossible not to wonder who I would have been if I hadn't lost my memory. Could I then have accomplished everything I did?
You are not obliged to be who you were. You are more than the sum of your memories or a physical form. You are consciousness, experience, choice.
But doesn't our body make us who we are? I jump, run, feel, but without it I couldn't do any of this. And without the Usagi suit, well, you are my pilot and friend. But think, the body is a shell, temporary. Inside it we find you, the real you. And, hey Branko, nice to have you by. Indeed, I do occasionally play games, and this game is made by Anna specifically, so I thought I had to give it a nice little bit of a streamy time. After all, the body is the spacesuit for our soul. Read the 5th chapter of the technical diary. Okay. Well.
Hello, Ponchi. Today, I want to address you. If you are reading this message, it means you have managed to green Flophop, settled on this new planet, and become stronger. In my heart, there is hope that this happened, and that you are now all right. My name is Professor Binks, Roger Binks, and now I am 100% dead. But my work lives on. Every day I worried more about the future of our planet. Experiments with the Usagi-01 prototype gave little hope of success, but I felt that creating Usagi suits was my duty to all living beings, to our descendants and all that might remain after us. As a rabbit species, we are obliged not just to survive, but to preserve the legacy of our civilization so that it is not forgotten. My wife, Origa, did not share my views on testing the Usagi suits. I was also not thrilled by the fact that she spent her whole life saving the squirrel people. But all these reflections became irrelevant when she left this world. Now, I want to say just one thing. I am proud of you, Ponchi. And your mother would be proud, too. With love, your father, Roger.
Bunny Space Odyssey Flophop. Programming Total Caprium and a Glide. Soundtrack and sound effects and a Glide featuring bass spalting. Art and animation Alexandra Liu. Game design and narrative design and a Glide. Level design and QA valid. Proofreading, bass spalting and Oleg Jansonas. Studio mascot Ponchi the Bunny. I concur, Branko. Bravo.
And so we are Oh, Anna. Well, if you do voice packs for this game at one point, Anna, then let me know. So, Anna asks how I felt about the story. Well, I must say that I enjoy seeing it come together quite a bit, and I have to say that I would probably have loved to have played it while proofreading, because it does contextualize a lot of the stuff. But yeah, it's a pleasure, and I think it's a very nice little story. I'm so happy that you have decided to share this with the world, Anna. I really am. Happy to be making a little bit of an evening of it. But there's still a bit of time, just in case one might want to do something, so you know. Not that we're going to be doing a whole hell of a lot, but let's see. Yeah, Branko, I know. I'm shocked myself sometimes. It's just a little thing that I've been experimenting with over the years. Now, I think what I want to do now is to have a little adventure, because I want you guys to come along with me for a space adventure. What do you say? A space adventure? Anybody interested in a space adventure? Eh? Yeah, shall we? Oh yes, don't you worry, Anna. The review will be coming. Now that I've actually played through everything, I will definitely be doing that. Just keep an eye out. It'll be coming. So, I am going to boot up something called Faster Than Light. I'll just see if I can find that there. Okay, that should do. Okie dokie. Just gotta adjust a few things. Actually, this is interesting. Yeah, we've been playing Blues on the Moon. Okay, so here's what we're going to do, everybody. We're simply going to go on a space adventure, and we're all going to have a lovely little time. So, of course, we have Mr. Waffle, Captain T. Waffle, would the lovely lads and ladies be interested in taking up names in the crew? I can rename things. What do you say, Branko? I feel like this lad has your name on him. Branko. There we go. And then Ink. How about that? Shall we? Shall we go on a little space cruise? Sergeant Peter. Okay. There we go. Okay.
The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up.
So, that's our mission. There's a store over there. Basically, there are a bunch of levels. We gotta get to the end of this. And then there will be another level after that, and after that, and after that. Basically 7 levels right across each other. Each will have different challenges, and there are stores where we can buy stuff, but we don't have... But in order to get stuff to trade, we need to, you know, experience some things. So I think I'm going to go elsewhere first. Okay, everybody, we are going on our way. You stumble across a forward scout of the rebel fleet. Okay. They are powering up their FTL. If they get away, they will no doubt warn the fleet of your position. So... I'm gonna throw a missile at them. You know, just the little things. I'm not terribly afraid of their weapons, so we're just gonna aim everything at their means of transport. See if we can neutralize them. Yeah, seems effective. Stop with the Artemis then. Go for shields. And another round on their helm. Schmack, 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 badoo.
Their ship breaks apart, and you are relieved to know that you are still one step ahead of the fleet. Okie dokie.
Ooh, there's a distress call. Let's go see if somebody's in trouble. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire and their repair crew can't approach without it being fired on. They're looking for help to fix or disable it. Well, let's try to see if we can help. We can only fire on the defense system from a distance. Okay. Well, that's all we can do. Oh dear, 5 damage to the hull. You fire a few volleys but aren't able to penetrate the defense system's shields. Its weapons have no trouble piercing yours though, and you take minor damage before escaping. The station will need to find help elsewhere. Oh, bugger. Oh, and we have a leak in our hull. That's not Alright then, Branco, go and bring love to the Blues Jam, okay? At Messing Hornet. Be good to yourself and know that your legacy will live on in space. In space. Alright. Nebula time. Ooh, you jump into a sector of the nebula beset by a plasma storm. An automated rebel scout stationed at the beacon moves in to attack. Let's see, they have laser cannons. We can live without oxygen, can't we? I mean, for a little bit. Just a little while. Right. Right. Captain Waffle is out of commission. He's firing on his own steering. Not exactly a great look. Yeah, it is a cool looking game, this one. Purple Bear Society. Happy to have you. I think next crew member we get to name should have something to do with a bear. Let's see. Waiting to heal up and off we go. Power to the engines, please, and then we jump. As you jump into the system, a pirate advances on your position. They are refusing all hails. Prepare for a fight. Okie dokie, they might accept surrender, but relatively, I don't know. Do we accept surrender? Does anybody have an opinion on whether we accept surrender? Don't worry, I'll have some tea. What do you say in the chat? Shall we take them at their word and allow them to surrender? Well, I suppose I'll just go with my gut. We won't accept surrender for this one. We'll just burst our lasers through their hulls instead. That ought to be okay. Yeah, okay. Pretty much the same result. You recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. So, we can buy a slave and free them to join our crew. So, if anybody wants or we can attack the slaver scum. I think we're going to attack because that means we might be able to get some free crew members, which could be really nice. Okay. At this point, I don't think we'll need much more than one more volley. Oh, trying to escape? No, I'll rather take... Yes, I'll take dear Hector. Okay, does anybody feel like becoming imbued with the power that is a rock man? Anybody feeling rocky tonight? I think we're just gonna rock around the vicinity of this little corner cluster for a bit. Star systems, here we go.
You come across a space station under construction. You receive a message from their command tower. Greetings, we recently lost contact with a cargo ship that was set to deliver more construction materials. Could you help us figure out what happened to them? Yes. Great. Thanks for your help. I've marked down their last known coordinates and sent over some supplies to help you get there. Added a quest marker to your map.
Okay. Well, that wasn't too far away. You find the missing cargo ship floating near a beacon. Thank heavens! We've been drifting here after using the last of our fuel to escape the pirate raid. Well, okay. We'll just give them the 4 requested fuel. Great, thank you. There's some scrap metal for you for your troubles. Be careful out there. That's quite a paltry sum of scrap, but I'll take it. Sensors will go wild as a nearby pulsar is detected. While you are attempting to recalibrate the FTL drive, a pirate sneaks upon your ship, weapons charging. Prepare for a fight. Pirates! The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. See, FTL drive in now. I think we can manage both these 2 beacons. Okay, turn and fight. A pirate ship was lying in wait inside this asteroid field. It immediately moves in to attack. Alright then. The good thing about the asteroid field is that it takes down their shield, which is quite handy. Even if they just took out ours with an ion cannon. Oh, powering up your FTL, eh? Not gonna work. You know, I think I'm gonna rename good old Hector when we get the chance, but I don't think we can right now because we're not in safe space, so we need to go for the exit. You arrive in the sector and are greeted by a science vessel waiting by the beacon. They hail you. We find ourselves low on fuel and have a proposition. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna give up my fuel for drone parts. I don't have use for drones at the moment. I hope you understand. There we go. Now, let's have a look. Next sector. Ooh, Sultan controlled or uncharted nebula. I think I'm gonna go with the Zoltan. You arrive in Zoltan's space. From what you have heard, they anticipated the coming war and made preparations to hold their borders. Distress beacon here. Unvisited location. Let's upgrade our engine and our power supply. And meet the distress call. You find the source of the distress call, a small research station. It appears a small laboratory fire has got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. That fire suppression system is not responding. We're going to send in our rock crew member. Blue options tend to be particularly good. Your rock soldier tears through the airlock directly into the fire. You've never seen someone that large move that fast. It disperses as much fire suppressant as possible into the heart of the blaze, and eventually the fire starts to die down. Oh, emergency respirators. With most of the fire under control, the scientists are able to help secure the station. They offer you their sincere gratitude and a generous reward. So, this fire suppression system. Ah, okay, crew take half damage from low oxygen. Okay, nice. Okey-dokey. Another distress call. Pretty tempting. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. The satellite defense system has gone haywire and repair crew cannot be... Okay, it's one of those. Okay, this time we fire on it and it's successful. You fire a few volleys from a distance and it is clear the defense system is no match for your weapons. However, the station does not seem happy with your solution. You salvage what you can and jump before there is trouble. A rebel ship hails you.
Federation scum! We have waited a long time for this!
Well then. What kind of drones do they have? Probably anti-personnel drones or something. Maybe a guard drone. Since we're not seeing any. You get a frantic message.
Take everything we have! Just don't kill us!
Alright. I accept your surrender. And Anna, the fire retardant rock monster, is putting out a fire in the med bay. But there's plenty of fire to go around, so Anna will be jumping for a while. Come on! But as soon as that fire's put out, you go and you guys repair the med bay, please. Get it back into working order. There are few more zealous in their custom checks than the Zoltan. A team of border police beam on board. There's just a little confusion over your weapons licenses, but the things escalate rapidly from heated discussion to gunfire. Oh dear. We're gonna have to take these guys on one at a time. Now the thing about these Zoltan is that they explode upon death. So, or upon dying. Good. At this point, we've sort of seen off the worst of it, so gonna take a little breather for Anna, so that Anna doesn't get hit by or killed by a random laser bolt or something. Everybody to the med bay. Everybody's got injuries. We've taken a bit of damage, so next time we can repair ourselves, well, that'll be a good day. A rebel ship approaches cautiously.
Personally,
Says the captain.
I've stuck with the Federation, but I am a soldier, sir, and I am no use without a war to fight. Raise your shields.
Oh, you've got a bloody shield generator, don't you? Let's bring that one to a crawl. I guess their weapons are not terribly threatening. Ooh, a system repair drone. That can be a little valuable. We can at least sell it pretty easily, so that's nice. And here is a store. It's very nice. The Mantis crew here has hunkered down in the abdomen of a long-dead space whale. The only way, presumably, for them to operate their black market trade without detection. Worth a look? Well, we can certainly repair our hull a little bit, and we can sell this thing for 15. Okay, what have they got? Repair arm. Could be nice. Crew teleporter. Quite nice. Cloaking. Very nice. I'm gonna start by going for a crew teleporter, I think. Sell those respirators. Now, teleporters are wonderful. Okay, now we can go and do some teleportation. Bugger me. And then we just get all the fires. All the time. Oh well, we destroyed them, but let's vent this fire out into space. We shall use vacuum space to save us. Alright. New store. New stuff in store. So, the Zoltan are fascinated by other species and have set up something of an alien knick-knack shop here. Drones, long-range scanners. We could use some mind control. That can be pretty nice. Yeah, let's do that, I guess. And repair all the stuff. You jump into the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple recently incapacitated ships loom in the shadows, bravely illuminated by the lighting. Or lightning. Shall we manually search the wreckage for survivors and equipment? Yeah. Oh, we get a repair burst. Most of the debris is hardly even usable as scrap. However, you eventually find an intact weapon that can be mounted on your ship. The Manta's outcasts sometimes make the mistake of taking Zoltan for easy game. Like, Scout moves into attack while a boarding party beams aboard from a nearby transport. Let's smash that thing. As long as our shields are down, I'll be in a most uncomfortable position. So there we go. Actually, we don't want to destroy any more systems. If we do, then we might just lose our people. There we go, and then no more life science remaining on the ship. You strip it for useful materials. You pick up the last broadcast from a rupturing Zoltan freighter.
Reminders, they're here, please.
You're interrupted by fire off port bow. Actually, we don't need to be that careful here. Interesting, they beamed them back just before death, but they actually don't have a healing bay, med bay, they have a cloning bay. So that's interesting, isn't it? Now it's our turn to beam over to them. We don't want you over there, so you can just... Yeah, and then we just wait for mind control to cease and for Johnson to get what's coming to him. And we find a firebomb. Fairly profitable trip, I'd say. Heal all members. Everybody, report to sick bay. Let's get out of here. Scanners are showing intelligent life forms on a nearby planet. No match for them can be found in the database. Well, let's investigate. You land a small shuttle in an enormous field whose only occupants are small, brightly coloured, six-legged horse-like animals. Could they be what your scans picked up? Well, we can try to communicate peacefully. None of your attempts to communicate seem to work. They just stare at you silently. As you prepare to leave, one of the creatures canters forward and forcefully nudges you away from the ship. He seems to want you to follow him. Eventually, they guide you to an old NG ship's crash site. Inside, you are able to find and reactivate an NG. Welcome, Hector. I think this will be our position, and let's move on. NG control space. Very, very opportune now that we've got an NG on board. Gotta say, we've arrived in NG space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times for these robotic life forms, but they are usually willing to help. Oh, yeah. Spiders, we leave them alone. Fucking spiders. What appeared to be a single damaged ship is in fact two ships that have smashed into each other. There's a flurry of comm signals and damage, and it's hard to determine what occurred. The vessels appear to be NG? They looked locked together by the impact and can't free themselves. We'll have our NG crew member hail the vessel and assess the damage. Your NG crew member refuses, in a halting use of adjectives and nouns followed by some animated holographic aids. The NG explains the ships are using each other to, loosely translated, achieve a union. For some reason, the consolidation of ship matters around sounds embarrassing and personal. You elect to leave the two NG ships to their business. After questioning your NG crew member, however, you do manage to salvage what scrap parts you can from the perimeter, even though you feel slightly dirty for doing so. Well, a distress call, yeah, I think we can take that and then chart a course pretty straight to the exit beacon. The ship emitting the distress beacon messages you. Sorry to bother you, but we're out of fuel and can't get out of this barren sector. Could you help us out? Yeah. Okay, we could get a lot of scrap, so we can buy more fuel at the station, so that's good. An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed. Okay, yeah, we'll get to the storage cache. So, Another missile. Fire photons. We managed to get through it. We investigate the station, which is a storage site for various resources. You salvage everything possible. We've got quite a treasure trove on us now. For once you see the Mantis ship before they see you. Yeah, we can attack it. Let's see what they have. Ooh, chain laser, burst laser 1, okay. Cloaking, very nice. I'm tempted to go for cloning. Cloaking, sorry. Cloaking. Yes. Final shot slot, I'm sure. Now we are totally cloakalicious. We are combat ready. Alright, missile shoots across. Well, no, we're gonna attack this pirate. Okay, you're gonna mind control my guy. I'm gonna go to your place. They have a lot of folks. We need to do something about that. Oops. Okay, we need to get our people out of there now. Ah! Oh no! God bugger me. Damn, I wasn't expecting both, like, 4 crew members, mind control, and a cloning bay. That's quite aggressive at this stage in the game. Well, I guess it was an appropriate time to end on anyway. Thank you for coming out to the show, people. Those who did, those who have. It's been a lovely time. To any of those watching after the fact, thank you for tuning in too. And, well, we'll be back to more DAC related stuff, more Medieval 2 based games over the weekend. So, see you then. I think we will basically end the Isengard campaign. That's basically the goal here. So that'll be nice. But anyhow, be kind to yourself, be good to those you love, and then I will see you soon.